What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce and blessings, new methods and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live, and on my King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's gonna turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win, keep you informed, or keep you entertained. So with that being said, you know how we get down over here on this channel. We talk about the new scams, the new methods, the new bank scams, the new bank methods, the new tech fraud, everything that's going on in the dark world today because it's elevating, it's growing. It's a lot of people getting into this world, and it's a lot of new things that's happening in this world due to technology. And a lot of people don't understand that technology is what's running the world. Without technology, we'll be almost it'd be like how it was way back in the day when there was no technology and it was just people, right? So in today's video, we were talking about the dark world, new sites, new methods, new dark world red places. A lot of different things is going on in today's world because there's a lot going on due to technology. And it's so many people out there that who minds are this big, who really don't have the knowledge and the information about the real world, that when somebody presents real information to them, they believe it's fake, right? So people got to start understanding that technology is everything. Without technology, we wouldn't be able to be on Wi-Fi. We wouldn't be able to be on websites. We wouldn't be able to go on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it. We wouldn't be able to send and receive money on Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, Apple Pay. We wouldn't be able to store our money into bank accounts. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of different things if technology didn't exist. And people don't pay attention to that. See, this is what I want people to start understanding how powerful technology is, right? So technology was built by man. Somebody coded some system. When somebody codes a system, is basically a command that's telling this application or creating this application to do certain things. So all websites were coded, all games were coded, everything technology based that we go on and utilize was coded. Mobile apps, et cetera, et cetera. Everything was coded by a professional person or company to make this application be able to do the things that it does. So that's what people have to start understanding. Every website from YouTube, wherever, all websites, all applications, everything was coded. Everything. So people have to understand that people made these codes. And by people being the ones who generated and created these codes to create these applications, they are the ones who basically can control anything that they wanted to do. And this is what people got to start. This is where people minds fail at. They don't. People play around a lot in life. People don't pay attention in life, and by them not paying attention in life and not grasping certain information, they get older and they think everything is fake, everything is a scam, everything is not real, right? So people believe in hackers, but they don't believe in certain things that can be done with technology, right? So let me give you guys some examples. Hacking, ethical hacking. Hackers are hackers, point blank, period. It's just up to that person to use the information that they have to do what they want to do. So if somebody is an ethical hacker, they're not doing anything illegal. They're helping businesses create security databases and for their company. It's just they do everything legit. Gray hats are people who are on the fence. They're in the middle. They do some things legal and illegal. Black hats are people who do slowly everything illegal purposes. And due to the world creating AI, artificial intelligence, chat GPT, these type of systems built with technology, is making the world easier to do different things, right? So technologies, let me break it down to y'all, right? Let me give y'all an example like I was about to do. So Cash App. Cash App is a platform or application where you can send, receive, and store money. Now, how was Cash App created? A man created Cash App, coding Cash App, which allowed he coded it to send, receive, and store money. Now, this is where people don't understand. Now, a couple years ago, people was doing this thing with Cash App. They was whatever Cash App, whatever, right? And they was saying 100 to 1,000, 200 to 2,000, blah 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 blah, right? And a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake." Well, people have to understand that technology is everything. So if you can send, so when you send money through Cash App, sometimes it gets rejected, sometimes it takes a little longer, sometimes you have to verify your account, sometimes a lot of people accounts get closed on Cash App. Why is that? It's going through a system, it's going through a network. A tech is basically going through a network that's being monitored by an artificial intelligence, an AI that's monitoring every transaction. Sometimes you might get a notification say, "Hey, this might be a scam. Do you know this person or whatever?" Right? This is all being generated through artificial intelligence. Certain flags that might appear in certain transactions. It looks at a lot of different things that might pick up certain things, right? And all this is no human person is reviewing every account. No, it's technologies, and it tells you our AI technology, blah 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 blah, right? So if somebody can send a signal or technology or a wave to say in this signal or wave it's this amount of money, you receive that Cash App. Now on your Cash App balance you have $1,000, right? There's no physical form of this $1,000. It's all digital. So when that person sent that $1,000, it went through that database in that network in that system, and everything checked out clear, and you were able to receive that money, right? How do you think Cash App knows that you've sent or received over your limit, over your balance? How do you think Cash App knows certain things? Technology, right? So what happened was, in the tech world, just like everything has a beginning, everything has a start point. Like there are things that are created for in the long runs, people can do it better and walk. Like people crawled for people to walk, and people walked for people to run. If you understand that, like when people were saying, "Oh, this flip or whatever came out," this is a technology. People figured out how to utilize technology, and they utilized it with Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. It was all these different these new money transfer and um third party banking applications that came out, and they utilize it to figure out how to generate some type of revenue. Like people gotta understand, if ATM, and I was been talking about ATM jackpotting since for the past 8 to 10 years, explaining what it was and giving guys and people giving people the heads up of this method, and people didn't believe me. Now there are 10, almost a decade later, 10 years later, 8 years, 6 years later, there are so many cases of people committing jackpot and ATM fraud with the Raspberry Pis and the malware software and methods and these things right here. And now people are starting to believe it. So if you can make this malware, this malicious program to control ATM to disperse all the money, don't you when y'all think it's malware that can go on any type of program, any type of system? Everything is coded. ATMs is nothing but small computers with coded information on it. Applications is nothing but coded programs. Like people are not understanding. So people see the thing is when people seeing this method being presented, there were people that saying, "Well, I'm finna just say I got it and just make money." So it was people that were definitely getting scammed with this method. But in the dark world and people who are really were really doing it, people were making a lot of profit with it because of technology. Everything is technology. Like it's, if a hacker can get into a camera, can get into anything. What else do you think a hacker can do with any technology? So there are, due to every application, everything being technology based, coded, man created, anything is possible. Anything can happen. And people think everything is fake. And then they see so many people do it, and then they finally figure out that it's real. Then it's be too late. But oh man, I should have done it. So, and this is another thing: the dark world, the dark web. See, it's getting more due to more people being on there, kids and things like that being exploited and being the ones creating things. They're starting to take the dark web more serious. There are dark web police that are monitoring people utilizing Tor browser and where they're getting on from. Like it's the monetization on the dark web is getting stronger and stronger with dark web police officers. And utilizing VPNs and Tor browsers is no longer becoming safe. And people are going down, getting on the dark web. So it's a new pen called the zero trace pen. That's basically a strong VPN, a strong system that allow you to bypass all of that, sites and proxies, everything, and will allow you to basically get on the dark web and do different things that you need to do. It looks like a pen, but it's a USB and it's a zero trace pen. Name speaks for itself, and we'll talk about that in another video. But there is a place on the dark web, a new form, a new site on the dark web called Dark Fail, and Dark Fail is basically like a Reddit forum site place where legit vendors, legit people go and they promote their sites, promote their products, promote whatever that they have for sale if they don't have a site. People are promoting a lot of different things from financial services to narcotics to for mystery boxes. Um, you got people in there selling games. You got so servers, you got it's like a new advanced. I wouldn't even say a hidden new advanced hidden wiki, but it's something like it because they're these sites and things that they're promoting are confirmed to be legit vendors and all that. So the Dark Fail is a new little forum site on the dark in the dark world that a lot of people are utilizing. A lot of kids, a lot of stemming from GTA servers and people trying to get accounts to get skins and Roblox and Minecraft. Listen, the age of the world of things of professionalism is getting lower and lower. Like how the NBA getting younger, the world is getting younger with everything that's going on. Like kids, younger kids doing everything, right? The age is getting younger. So it's a lot going on in the dark world. It's a lot of people that's going on there to just look and be entertained. It's a lot of people on there going on there trying to buy things. And like I said, the dark web is not just a frivolous place for you to go on. Like I said, there are police officers that are monitoring Tor browsers, seeing all the connections with all the people who are connected to Tor browser and getting on the dark web, and they're cracking down on it. So, like I said, at the end of the day, at the end of the tunnel, there's always a victim. It might be you, might be me, might be a bank, it might be both. So, make sure you guys are getting your Norton Lifeline to monitor all your personal, financial, and social media accounts to make sure no fishy or suspicious activity is going on, and to make sure It'll monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is on there floating around. So make sure you guys are get your Norton Life Lock. Make sure you guys freeze all three of your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience. And nobody can get anything in your name. No loans, credit cards, lines of credit, no cars, apartments, no nothing. Not even you, unless you don't freeze it. And make sure you guys are getting new debit and credit card numbers every so often, 4 quarters a year. We use and keep the same credit cards for years until they expire. And due to technology, there's always a compromise, leak, or a hack going on with our information. So just staying 10 steps ahead of these scammers, get new cards every couple of quarters so that old information will no longer be valid and you just have, keep it going. All right. So that being said, it's just always about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on in this real crazy world that we all living in. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is in your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 250. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour and personal limited gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month long mentorship, 750. 1K free 1K load come with that. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram, the Potato app, and Discord, Millionaire World and Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on all my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikToks, Snapchats, Kicks, all that. Got to update a couple of these. My new IG, King Hustle X1B. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives, and make sure y'all get in and y'all fit in with these loads. All right, 125 and up, Cash App, Bitcoin, Apple Pay payments, send them screenshots when you're ready. We can go from there. All right. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in any of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.